on, come on. Pull, you got it, yep, go, good. Yes.
There's another record.
What's up, TNT crew? Coach David checking in. This is part 13 of my prep for the platform and stage. The meet is over and this is a little bit of a deload week. As you can see, the weather's starting to cool down enough. We got the door open. This is 2/5 of my training this week so far. I switched it up just a little bit, still doing a little bit of volume. That was my squats, 185 for 5 sets of 7. Here are my goblet squats. This is 4 sets, of 12 reps. Again, still keeping the volume up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I'm not switching the gears too much or too drastically going into the show. Up in it a little bit this week, and then next week I'll go into slight deload, about 65%, 65 to 80%, somewhere around there, depending on how I'm feeling. And as of right now, I am beat up and super sore. These are my lateral walks. And here are my glute ham raises. These have been a staple for me as far as hamstring work for most of this prep. I'm doing these and stiff leg deadlifts. We don't have any leg equipment here as far as machines are concerned, so, and you don't need it. Alright, that was yesterday's work and this is today's work. Here are my sumo deadlifts. Kind of meant to put this in here as an idea for you guys that even with my warm-ups, I still treat them very serious. Obviously I fast forward through this, but I still treat them very serious. I use my warm-ups as practice.
Not everybody is aware of what went on with that.
Watching comics in between sets.
The first part of this video to kind of clear this up and to make things easy.
What do you know about that, Batman, son? Alright, and then here are my sumos. That's my working sets. This is 4 sets of 6 at 285. Again, nothing hard at all, but just keeping most of my movements in. Usually I squat or do my leg work and my chest work in the same day, but I am switching up a little bit just because of give my shoulders a little bit of a break. So I squatted and did legs yesterday. Today was back and primarily shoulders, a little bit of tricep work. And then tomorrow will be chest, bicep, and the following day most likely will be legs. And the day after that, actually that day I am combining legs and chest in the same day since it's my power day anyways. It's not too taxing. But then again, everything right now is taxing, so. Feeling decent though. No injuries, nothing weird. I did strain my esophagus some weird way at the meet. I think I mentioned that in the last video. So I'm kind of dealing with that. It's almost like I have like heartburn. But it's like I touch my throat and it's like actually sore. Alright, and then here are my upright rows. Again, like I've mentioned in several videos, this is one of my bread and butters. This is 4 sets of 12 of 22 pounds in each hand. I really dropped off as far as my seated pressing movements are concerned, or just as far as my shoulders, just because of all the bench work I've been doing. Anything overhead has been a little stressful. Alright, and so I meant to do double lat pushdowns, but someone was using the other attachment, so the first couple of sets I did singles. Did 2 sets of 10 at, I think this was only 20 pounds, but just get a nice stretch at the top, contraction, and push down. For our bodybuilders and figure girls, a lot of you guys have a disconnect with your lats when in the front and back relaxed position in the lat. And this is an excellent movement to get just a true grasp on how to flare your lats without using them. Alright, and then again, like I said, the bar became available, so did my usual lat pushdowns. I find that this movement actually helps a lot with mobility as well, so just an idea for you guys to toss it into your programming. Had to hide myself. These are dips. I did 3 sets of 10 with 25 pounds. You can see my conditioning is really starting to come out. I'm so pale that when I'm not lifting, I don't look like much, but when I start getting a pump and actually working everything, you start to see the separation start really showing itself. Now that I'm not benching as frequently, I will absolutely be throwing these in. Yeah, next week will just be a little bit of a deload, and then off to November prep. So, and again, I'll be switching it back to more of a powerlifting split here very soon. Looking to possibly compete in January. But might end up pushing it back due to our schedule. We're actually having a powerlifting meet here at TNT in February that we're all really stoked about. It's going to be a USAPL or USA powerlifting meet. So there's no physique update on this one, but I'll be sure to throw one in the next video. And these are just my single arm tricep pushdowns. I can compare these to a hammer exercise. But that's it for this one, guys.